We're going to do Punisher in the Blood number 4. We got one more issue after this, and it is this miniseries is going to be concluded. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was the very first, this series, Punisher in the Blood number 1 was the very first comic I ever purchased. I picked it up because it was the cover was very, very cool of number 1, and I just took a chance. It was a whim. I wanted to, ever since I was younger, get into comics. I never knew where or when. And all the big numbered issues like Iron Man, Spider-Man, or those were very intimidating, just because there was so much that I thought I would have to catch up on. So a number 1 issue, of course, is always the right place to start on anything, really, unless there's a lot of background. It turns out Punisher in the Blood had a lot of other stuff that I needed to back search. But overall, a very good miniseries. So, About in the Blood number 4. 2 and 3 weren't as good as 1. So number 4, though, I personally think it was better than those 2. The art, same artist. We have Roland Boschi and Dan Brown doing most of the colors again. And of course, writer Rick Remender. Very big fan of Remender in Uncanny X-Force, the current Uncanny X-Force. And it was actually funny to see that he was the writer on both. When I actually realized that he was, I started to realize that he is one of my favorite artists. Writers. So, Rick Remender, action-packed, as usual. Actually, this one is a little bit of a... The action is in the seams, it's in between. And what I mean by that is that that is not like the previous ones where it was just constant, he going around everywhere killing things. It's not like that. There's a lot more suspense, great story. Story driven is what I mean, but there's not a lack of action. Let's see, what can I show you that's probably too revealing. But anyways, we know about the jigsaws. We know about God, I cannot remember his name, but it's, long story short, it's a great issue. It was a little part in the beginning that was a little disturbing, but what is revealed later makes the part at the beginning not so bad. And I guess you guys will have to read it to see what I'm talking about. But you can leave me some comments down there and let me know what you thought about that. I'm referring to with Jigsaw's with Maria. All that. That was just weird. It's not weird. It was just wild, for lack of a better word. But I do like what it leads into. I do like the little twist of it that it contains. I do like the interaction between the two Jigsaws. I mean, evil is evil. Doesn't matter what happens. There's evil. But it was just crazy. Henry, I mean, what he faces at the very end is just ridiculous. I mean, that I would never want to be in a situation like that, to be blunt. It seems that I'm lost for words, and I'm primarily because I'm trying to find the name of this individual here, but I cannot, just for the life of me, remember it. Microchip. There you go. Anyways, it's interesting to see what Microchip, how him and Punisher, him and Frank, how they handle their business there. Punisher in the Blood number 4. I'm actually going to give this one a 5 out of 5. I was very, very impressed. The previous ones were just not delivering what I honestly thought they could. Number 2 and 3 were just kind of weak compared to 1. Great covers, great art, but it just wasn't doing it for me. And I mean, I wasn't going to drop the miniseries because we only have 2 issues left. But 4 made me very happy, made me glad that it picked right up. That it's just, and I guess it's maybe because we're hitting the culmination point, and so it needs to tie loose ends. But it's doing a very good job of that. And so, so that's it. Punisher in the Blood, 5 out of 5. Bye.